It's fine. But when I've had situations in the past where the payroll companies that I've used have made a mistake. And most payroll, if you look in their agreements, when you sign up with these payroll companies, they'll say something like, we have a guarantee where if there's been a mistake and it's on our end, we'll pay the penalties up to $100,000 or whatever. That has actually happened to me before. So I have had a payroll situation where the company made a mistake and the IRS sent me a letter that I didn't pay my payroll taxes, and I forwarded right to them. Because for me, when I say something's out of my hands, like payroll taxes, I mean it. I don't touch it. I will pay the highest level of any service that takes care of it to put safeguards in place. I'll pay you whatever you need to do so that I truly don't need to oversee. That's what I'm going to do. And the company made a mistake and underpaid the payroll taxes, and they got fined, and they paid the fine and they fixed the error. And it took them about 3 months to do it. So if that would have been my mistake, man, that would have been hefty. So don't mess around with it. Get a company, just make it simple. My dad told me that years ago when I was hiring my first employee, an appointment setter, and I was scared to overcommit the resources and the money because it's a new thing to hire a first employee. But he said, he goes, go to Paychex. Now there are better options than Paychex, but at the time he's like, that's the only one you know of right now. Go to Paychex and put yourself on there and put one employee on there and call it a day. And honestly, I've never looked back. I've found new companies over the years, but it's just worth it to get it off your plate, get it off your mind. You all have enough to worry about. Go write great curriculum for them and let the payroll people do what they're going to do.
100%. Makes a huge difference. And your stress levels too. It's like, oh, it's so much better.
Oh my gosh. We can only stress about so much in this life.
Dude, I'm under so much stress right now.
Who isn't? Everybody's under a ton of stress.
That's the thing too. It's why I love these Wednesdays and talking to the team, your tribe, and talking to everybody in the free group too. It's like full transparency. This has been probably one of the worst months I've had in forever of just an enormous amount of shit piling up. Sure. Literally, I've had fucking tax forms out the wazoo, freaking, this and that. Oh, hey, we need these 19 things. I'm like, dude, everybody just fuck off.
I know.
And my gym's slow right now. It's driving me up the fucking wall because we're getting leads. We're just having a hard time getting people to fucking show up because the weather's nice in Texas. And so keeping your standings big is having people you can talk to of okay, I'm not going to die from this, but I literally called him the other day. I'm like, I'm literally losing my mind right now. I want to kill everyone. It's
I know. I get it. Yeah, we all need this. We all need this. We all absolutely need groups like this to be able to just explain oh my God, this sucks sometimes. And we're not, you guys know, one of the biggest things and one of our core values of Tribe is full transparency. We're not going to tell you oh yeah, things for us are amazing. You guys.
Rosy.
Yeah.
Those guys.
If stuff's not working well, we're going to tell you. Yeah, it's normal.
You're full of shit. This shit's hard because every level you go to, it gets harder.
Every level's harder.
One of my best friends, he's had a gym longer than I have. And we were both talking about it. We were having lunch the other day because we try to have lunch once a week just to be social and not be stuck in my. But we were talking about man, I miss the simpler days. I miss it a little bit sometimes, because it's when you go up in things, it's and it's partially my fault too, because I suck at delegating a lot of things. I try to hang on to everything. It's and he's like, stop doing that. And I'm like, oh, I got to file all the papers. I got to do this. And it's and I look back at it, it's my own fault. As you move up and stuff, you can't do the same things or you will snap. It's it's just a tension. It's bah.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. You can't do all the same things. And we do put ourselves in unique situations. I was talking with my husband yesterday about the different types of stresses and the different types of things that we have in our life. And you feel sometimes well, what if it was just simple?